SWBR is a small firm. And as a small firm, we need support like the Chamber of Commerce provides. Not that the Chamber doesn't apply to large firms, but we've been members of the Chamber for probably 30 years or more. And as a small business, we get all of the benefits that we need from the Chamber of Commerce that otherwise we might not be able to supply to ourselves or be able to have in-house. And that's a critical reason why, as a small business, the Chamber makes so much sense. Some of the benefits that we receive as a small business include the ability to bring on temporary employees for short stints. These would be interns, and we do that through the Chamber of Commerce, which gives us a lot of flexibility. They might be only here for a summer because they're still in school, and we set up their employment through the Chamber of Commerce. It's a huge benefit. The second thing is screening. There's an ability to screen potential employees, which again is just one more benefit. If not, we have an HR department, but they have a much more robust ability to do that. We also use them for sourcing temporary employees. If we need administrative support or someone in the arena that we would not necessarily be always employing, but we need to find somebody, and they have a great and deep resource that gives us the ability to source opportunities with people really quickly and to fill spots fast. There's a whole range of things that we'll use at different times: HR services, support, and also just the review of our HR services, the ability to understand what the current rates are, pay rates, so we can benchmark in the area what comps are for benefits and compensation. Advocacy is a really critical role that the Chamber plays. And as a small business, we don't have the staffing or personnel to be getting on the train, going to Albany, meeting with a lot of the legislators and doing our own lobbying or discussing or working on issues that are critical for New York State, whether they be tax issues, whether they be incentives for economic development. And we completely trust what the Chamber's doing because they're constantly advocating really for all businesses, but we feel for small business. Over 90% of businesses are small businesses. We fit in that category. They're in Albany, they're discussing the key issues, and they're making things happen. One of the issues that's been on the books for years and years is the scaffold law. And we're getting closer, it appears, to being able to modify that legislation and to have a new day and a new approach to that. But it's been a constant drumbeat that the Chamber has been very, very resiliently going after in an effort to get that to change. So they advocate constantly for benefits that would benefit us. And so that advocacy, where we can't do it ourselves, they're there for us. They're making it happen. They're our voice. They're really making the trip. They're taking the time, and they're advocating for us. The mission of our firm is positively impacting lives through meaningful design. So the connection between the Chamber and their ability to help us make that positive impact is really critical. It's the key statement in our mission statement. There's a lot of things that the Chamber does to help us make that positive impact. For one, they're helping and enabling other businesses in our area to succeed and to have resilience and to flourish. When they're doing well, and when the other businesses of any size are doing well, that immediately begins to feed us in our revenue stream. Any business that has growth potential, and this is where the Chamber comes in a big way to positively impact us, because they're helping with site selection. They're working with GRE, they're working with all the other organizations locally, the city and Monroe County, to help promote the city. So that's a huge positive impact for us, and not only for us, but for everybody. So they're helping to bring the incentives necessary to not only attract but retain the key businesses that we need in this area. Again, that positively impacts our business because then it provides us a stream of potential clients to be able to do the work that we're going to be doing. So while it may not be a direct link positively, except through the potential hires we get and through the support that we get, all of this other work that they're doing, which positively impacts the city and the region, has a distinct impact on us and positively impacts us. So it's really critical, the work that the Chamber is doing. We, at the end of the day, are far more successful because we have a great Chamber of Commerce here in the city of Rochester and the region that's serving all of our Finger Lakes region and the area that we work in and live in.